Hello and welcome to the Wisdombank's brief training video on groups, forums and topics. So we're going to jump straight in. This is a very basic example organisation page. So as you can see, the organisation is Turbine Community Education. Is public, it's just meaning is it available to everybody? Can it be seen online? And true simply means yes it can. This is where organisations can tell us everything about themselves, where they can decide what information they want the public to have. So opening times, locations, the work that they do, anything that the organisations want to put on this page is up to them. You can also upload your logos and other media such as videos, posters, etc. etc. So this is your organisational page. So the next level down from this organisation is groups, just up here. And because we're using the education centres as an example, I've put in two groups, one for Pontypool and one for Crossy Ceiliog. The reason for this is, for this particular organisation, the public might be interested, first of all, in finding their local centre. So the group that they want to join might be their local one. Some groups might be based around interests, they might be based around location, they might be based around time or the type of user. There's no rules about what a group can or can't be, but groups are typically very wide and very non-specific things just to help people sort of gravitate towards the right sort of road. So, and within that, of course, you can have information, again, putting in times, locations, opening times, whatever you as the organisation decides you want to do. You'll also see there is an administrators panel as well, and this is where the Wisdombank can add different people to be an administrator for this group. And again, that's entirely up to each and every organisation. So let's pop down to the next level and go into edit group. Now again, very similar layout. You can change the name of the group, you can change the logo of the group just by there, you can upload videos, posters, etc, etc, have administrators, but you can also pick your forums. Now, whereas groups are wonderful and really big and vague, forums are that little bit more specific. They're more smaller ideas and more specific things. So for example, with the Education Centre, in Pontypool, new students, Welsh language, deadlines and coursework. So if as a user, as a member of the Pontypool community, I found the Pontypool Education Centre, and now these are the things that I actually might be interested in. So I might be a new student, I might be a Welsh language student, I might have an FAQ. Again, you have as many groups, as many forums and as many topics as you want. And again, this is the place to edit all that information and add in new groups and forums as and when you want to. So again, forums are a little bit more specific. So let's pretend I am a new student and I want to introduce myself. And I come down to the lowest level, which is topics. Now these are specific things that we want people to be able to talk about in a safe manner, in a safe space. So for example, you can see we have introduce yourself and questions about being a new learner. So this is exactly the end of the journey. These are the conversations specifics that we want to allow people to have. And again, you can have as many of these as you want. You can have, again, taking this example, you could have a topic for every course, you can have a topic for every tutor. It's entirely up to the organisation how many or what they want to put in. And just to show you again, if you go down to edit topic, this is where you can edit the responses. So if people have replied on the forums and on the topics, you can decide if you're going to let that one be public, if you're going to try and hide that one, if you're going to report that one, etc, etc. So it is a way of managing all the communication that's going on. You just go down a level every time, and that gives you a lot of control. So from the other side of the panel, as a user, this is effectively what happens. Under my organisations, I've decided that I quite like Turbine Education Centre, so I'm going to go on my organisation that I like. These are the groups that are available to me. As you can see, Pontypool, Crossy, Power Station, Live Station. I'm a Pontypool girl. I want to see what's on in Pontypool. Oh, and there's options for new students, for Welsh language students and frequently asked questions. Well, I'm a new student. So I'm going to pop down. I'm going to introduce myself. And as you can see, here are the conversations, all the responses to this topic that you can edit from the other side of the panel. So that's how it looks for your users. As I say, you can have as many groups, forums, topics as you want. It is very easy to amend and edit these things. So if you want to try a certain way of setting things up and it doesn't quite work, that's not a problem. It's very quick and easy to swap things around. As I say, you might want to do something on location for groups and so on and so on. You might want to just get started on the more specific details and more specific areas of interest straight away. It's entirely up to you. You can really have a think about it, but this is basically the difference between organisations, groups, forums and topics. So any problems, just give myself or Matt a call or an email, and we'll be more than happy to pop down and do this with you as soon as we can. Okay, thank you very much.